good morning, sunshines. Welcome to a long overdue video because I haven't done many videos aside from streams here, but this video is going to tell you a little bit about leaks in the game AOEM. Now, as everybody probably knows by now, and if you don't, well, here's the info right now. There's 4 new gold rings coming to the game this month, like next week or so. So that's the rings that are on screen right now: Divine Warrior, Celestial Spark, Radiant Thunder, and Sage Judgment. And they're all right. They're actually pretty good. They will be useful. However, rings basically act like a reset of people's progress, all right? So you're going to end up getting a new ring that you'll want to put on instead of something you've already spent loads of money on, and you got to replace it and then start again from zero, right? That's usually how these things go. These are the 4 new rings. They're okay. They don't look groundbreaking, but some of them will fit in place of some purple rings quite nicely. That's not what we're here to talk about today. Feel free to take your time, pause the video or whatever, and have a look over those 4 rings, because those are the ones that are coming next week or so. There's more. There's 5 new rings that were leaked on top of these 4 that we're going to be getting sometime in the near future. And these were leaked from the Korean game somehow. I'm not sure how or why, but I'm going to show you those now. I translated it from Korean into English, and these are them. Tyrant of Calamity. Of course, the language itself is going to change a little bit, but you can see what they do, and it is recognizable compared to what we already know in the game. So this is the ring right here, as you can see from this beautiful image. It looks okay. It's got a little dragon on there with a red under thing. It's quite good. So at level 50, we'll just do the 50 things. Commander damage is plus 10. We already do have a ring, Scorching Flame, that does that. Rage recovery speed plus 16. Scorching Flame also does that. So this is going to be on top of that. And then unit HP, another 5%, which is very similar to the levels we already have on rings that we already have. So it's good. However, going down here, 100% activation chance on Final Gamble. Damage received by allies increases by 10%. Cannot be purified. Why would I want more damage? Well, let's move on. And damage given by the commander skills increases by up to 90%. Increased damage from your commander. Now, I assume that's not commander skill. I assume that's commander's skills. The Korean might be a little dodgy, because commander skills only is obviously very bad, because that's like once or twice a battle max. It might actually be commander skill just because it is all about rage recovery here and commander damage, but well, you'd really want to put this on a 200 rage commander alongside the Scorching Flame ring too, because you want to be getting that rage up ASAP. Alright, that's really important. So that could be pretty cool. That could be pretty interesting on someone like Lubu. Just gonna say, I mean, you are going to be becoming more of a glass cannon. 10% more damage received is quite a lot. But if you are popping off those commander skills quickly, 90% damage on top is just going to wipe out everything around you in one pop. Along with this 10% over here as well. So you're actually basically, with this ring at level 50, you're doing 100%, like 100% more damage on your commander skills. It's insane. Benevolent Ruler. And we can have a look at a little picture there. It's a dragon head again with a purple gem in it. Now, guys, do keep in mind, people might be confused. This might be coming from the Chinese game. Well, the Chinese game does not have rings, I hear. And also, this is from a Korean game, okay? That's just what I'm saying. And Korea does not have their own version of this, of course. This is somehow leaked either way. I'm glad it is. So, reduces damage taken by allies. A defensive ring. 10% less damage. 10% increased defense. That's a good double whammy there. And then 5.4% more HP as well. Veins of Anger. When an ally activates a commander skill, rage increases. Another rage ring. So this would actually go... This would be insane if you had like Lubu's team with this ring, with the last ring we just saw, and with Scorching Flame. All of those are just feeding into your rage. Which is your rage, yeah, which is insane. That would be so fast. Rage increases. After popping a commander skill, rage increases by up to 40%. So you get like almost a half a bar filled up after using your commander skill first time. And when you first go into battle, you already have half a bar. So you're actually reducing the recharge on your commander skill permanently by half, first of all. And then you're also boosting the rage regeneration by a lot, which is... That sounds crazy. It actually sounds really, really good if you put them all together. Increases So increases, and all allies heroes gain a weakened status. What's this? When an ally activates your commander skill, rage increases by 40%. Increases. So yeah, you know, translation isn't perfect, but all allied heroes gain a weakened status. Unfortunately, there's a downside to it, but I mean, if you're going in as a glass cannon, it's kind of insane. The only recommended person on this one is Saladin, which will probably be really, really good when it goes on in pair with the new mythical archer. And this is probably a good indication that the archer we know, Hapshep Mutz, or whatever his name is actually going to be coming as is. Alright, this is because her whole build revolves around her commander skill. All her stars actually buff her commander skill, not her signature skill, which is insane. And like this ring and the last ring are very much commander skill oriented, which is interesting indeed. Either way, there's no recommended party for this one. There is only Saladin recommended for this one. And it is kind of interesting if we put all three of those along with Scorching Flame together. That would be pretty nasty. Either way, next on, a new cool dragon ring with like scales with red in between them, green eyes, and an open mouth with red in there. It's pretty sick. Looks pretty cool. Oops. Looks pretty cool, but let's get into the details. Commander damage again, 10%. Attack, 60%. Unit defense, 16%. Pretty decent all around. Not groundbreaking, but good. When a random friendly hero's unique active skill, that's signature skill, deals damage that ignores defense. So we're looking at King Arthur. I have no idea why they would suggest Constantine in there, but Lagertha, okay, well, also Lubu, because crits are ignoring defense, folks. But King Arthur's in there because of her, and there's a new hero in there too, if we can make that out. I don't know who that is. You guys can work it out. Either way. So yes, Lagertha makes King Arthur's skills ignore armor, ignore defense. And obviously crits also ignore defense. So when a random friendly hero's signature skill, damage that ignores defense, it additionally deals force damage to the enemy. I assume that means might damage to the enemy at up to 250%. Can be activated up to once every 3 seconds, which is nuts. Excluding continuous effects. Not sure what that means. And increases the activation probability of all heroes' unique active skills. Everybody in the party's signature skills by 10% increase activation. Oh my god. That's good. That's a good ring, guys. That is a good ring. Yeah, you better... I don't know, now people are going to be wondering, will I save all my stuff up for when these rings come out? Which, who knows when that's going to be. Or will I go ahead and go frenzy on the new 4 rings that are coming? Well, I personally don't feel the 4 rings are groundbreaking. Some of them are good, some of them are some improvements and can be replacing some purples, which is always obviously good. But obviously these things are bloody expensive, man. These are expensive. Next up is Swirlwind. It's obviously not going to be the real name in English, but it's just a plain gold ring with some design and a diamond in it. No dragon this time, folks. And yeah, that has a couple of recommended heroes that we haven't seen before, and some that we have. So the Elizabeth March, the Belisarius March with Elizabeth in it. Elizabeth is recommended on this, and also for some reason, Mehmed is in there, and then two new heroes I'm not familiar with. So let's have a look. Reduces damage taken by allies. Is that just the party, or is that by everyone in the vicinity? Well, let's have a look. 10%, all right. Defense is also 10%. So less damage by 10% is really valuable. Defense on top of that, nice double whammy. And then triple whammy, actually, because you get more HP as well. 100% activation. Reduces damage taken by allies by 4% every 3 seconds after the start of battle with strategy bonus, and stacks up to 6 times. That's wildly good. That's so good. 24% reduction on top of the 10% reduction right there. So 34% reduction damage on this ring maxed. Just like that. Just like that. And it's only 3 seconds wait per stack, which is really bloody good, man. Especially really good on Ramses, because Ramses goes in durable as it is if you build them properly. It's going to be really good on pikes, these pikes, because pikes are supposed to be durable anyway. Oh, it's so good, man. That's a good ring. That's a really strong defensive ring. get that if you're gonna be here. And then last but not least, but yes, it is least, clouds covering the sky. Let's have a look at that picture. It's like a goldish ring with a big blue gem in there. Let's have a look. The damage is plus 10. Your damage straight up plus 10%. Attack power straight up plus 10, and defense is plus 10. So pretty good double whammy on the offensive there, with a bit of extra defense on the side. 30% activation and active skill. After 3 seconds of being ready, deals damage to the target. I assume that means after 3 seconds of starting battle. Deals damage to the target at 360% bonus to damage. I assume that means might bonus, probably. And has a 50% chance to remove attribute enhancement effects from all enemy heroes. Temporary effects removed during battle. I'm not sure what that means. I ain't gonna lie, because this would be the first time with anything that's like that, as opposed to removing or applying, debuffs. This is applying a removal of enhancement effects from the enemy. No idea what enhancement effects exactly. Like double attack, where you're attacking more for a specific time. The buffs to your armor and HP, and strategy and might or whatever. Sorry. So things like that, maybe. That's a guess. It's the only thing I can imagine it would do, but it's quite unique. It is quite unique compared to the rings we're getting, because the rings we're getting are very sort of similar stuff going on that we're already familiar with. These have very different stuff, and again, there's no recommended party for this yet, so we'll see. Well, guys, that's the new leaked rings. 5 of them coming to a store near you soon. I'm sure soon, for sure, because they'll want to be getting that money out of you, especially around the 1-year anniversary. But it'd be weird if they drop these in the 1-year anniversary, because it is that's only half a month after they drop the 4 new rings, so I don't see these coming too soon. But you never know with these guys. You never know. They want that money. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching this. I'll see you around in another video. Hope you enjoyed it, and hope it's also as shocking as it was for me when I first saw this. I'll see you around in another video. Bye.